Nothing there for start of turn. It's just cards with 2+ speed can't be played. This moves over. This actually moves up. So now I'm playing against 100, 250 to my 50. This card flips. The Mark of Gideon, it's a mission. It says I discard one character from my hand or bridge, and I get +1 mission explore. Okay. +1 mission explore. Discard one character from, there's no characters in my bridge, so I have to discard a character from my hand. So unless I need attack, which I don't, I'm going to discard the ensign. Okay, so I need 4 diplomacy or 5 experience, and I just gave away the experience that I need. Maybe I'll get another shot at that one. Upgrade a character. Okay, see, I can upgrade a character. 3, 4, 5. I could grab him. I don't think he's worth it though. So again, I feel like I'm kind of neutered, and because of what that flip made me do, that's very clever. Very clever. If the user has a cost of 5+, I can trash this card, and if I do, I would get 3 experience. So if I had a commander, I could do that as well. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Okay, so I have to, the mission phase is over. So for the action phase, I'm going to make a purchase. I'm going to spend 4 XP, and I might as well take John Farrell. And that's it. John Farrell gets replaced with a tactical scope, which is actually one of my favorite cards. And we move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing for start of turn. So this moves down. And this moves up into the AI pile. And I think they have 275 points now. 100, 200, 275. So any other mission or event that they get, I have to get something now. They've got 275 to my 50. So let's flip it. It's an event. It's the Savage Curtain. It says roll a die. And if it's odd, I gain an ensign. And if it's even, I can trash a card in my discard area. Well, I don't have any cards in my discard area. Normally I've got dice all over the place. Let's just take my 8 die and roll it. It's even. So at least I don't get the penalty, which is gain an ensign, because at this point that would just clog up my deck. Okay, so cards cannot be drawn by effects. That's sort of my ongoing penalty there. Cards cannot be drawn by effects. But I have to win one of these missions. I have to. Alright. Do I have 5 experience? No, it's terrible, terrible. Although I do have ship modifications, so you can rest assured I'm going to be using this. 5 attack and 5 diplomacy. No, 5 attack and 5 experience, or 4 diplomacy. He's a character. Oh boy, I got the diplomacy. This needs 4 diplomacy or 5 experience. And McCoy is a character. So if I play McCoy and I play my tricorder says that the user's cost, the diplomacy that he will get is 7 divided by 2, round up, which is 7 divided by 2 is 3.5, becomes a 4, and I need 4 diplomacy in order to succeed in the Mark of Gideon. Now I can't play cards with, no, that's long gone. It just says cards cannot be drawn by effects. So I think I'm okay. All right, so this goes here. I succeed in this mission. Reward, trash up to 3 cards in your bridge or discard area. I have these 2 cards in my bridge, which I want both of them. So that's done. Mission phase over, mission accomplished. Now we are on to collecting experience, which is pretty bad. If I could give this to McCoy, I could get a total of 4 experience, but as it stands, I've got 1, and I can't do anything for 1. So these are discarded, but I stayed alive. Okay, next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other than cards can't be drawn by effects, there is no other start of turn thing. So we need to flip. It's another mission. It's called The Enemy Within. It says your flagship receives 3 damage and I get +1 mission explore. So right now my flagship has 8 shield, but it gets 3 damage. So you have to take that off the shields. So now I'm down to 5. It wasn't, strictly speaking, that wasn't combat. And I get +1 mission explore, which means I have a commander now exposed. And I should have a good hand. When a player plays a character, the flagship receives a damage. But the goal is characters with a command cost of 10, or excuse me, a combined cost of 10 or better. 1, 2, 3, and 5 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I can totally do this. But when I play a character, my flagship takes a damage. This needs 5 attack and 5 experience, and I would have, well, 1 attack, so not enough. Alright, so I need to play a total cost of 10 plus. So there's 5, which means my shields go down to 4. 5, and I'm going to play 2 more characters, which is going to put that all the way down to 2. So now I've got a total cost out of 11, which means for the mission phase I have succeeded. It says my goal is that I can upgrade a character in my bridge to a character costing up to 4 more from the starbase. That's pretty good. So here's a character in my bridge, and I can upgrade to a character of 4 more. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to upgrade that lieutenant to Kang. Kang goes in my discard pile. He gets replaced by Kyle. This goes in my victory point pile, and so I've staved off elimination again. Now I can upgrade a character, which I'm going to do because I've got memory alpha. So this goes here, and this goes here, and is the first card in my next draw. I get to bank the 4 experience points that went in there. So I actually have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 experience points to spend. I want to repair my ship, but I also want this card. So I'm going to go pay for 7. Fill the slot, and it's another tactical scope, which is great. And then I'm going to use my 2 remaining to bring this from 2. My shields will go from 2 to 4. Then I discard. And I feel as though I have some momentum. Okay, they've got the AI has 275. I have 150, and I feel like I'm on the comeback here. 5 cards. I didn't draw. The restriction here is cards cannot be drawn by effects. I won the mission, and I'm totally ignoring the fact that these guys have bonuses. I could have given myself another point of experience. Oh well, my loss. I didn't catch it. I've been ignoring every time I've gotten a mission here, which is not much. I've overlook the fact that these guys have bonuses, but too bad for me. Too bad, so sad. Now, this has a restriction. Cards can't be drawn by effects. Did I do that? That was way back, and I don't think I used it. Okay, I don't think I broke the rule. I don't think I did. Other than that, there's no startup penalties. This mission is called Patterns of Force. It's the one where these guys are Nazis. And I get +1 Explore. So these move down. My +1 Explore, and I get Abraham Lincoln, another famous episode. And there's no restrictions except for this one that remains, that cards cannot be drawn by effects. So, this one I need 5 speed plus 3 cards in hand. And this one I need 5 attack and 5 or more experience. Now I finally get diplomacy and they're not asking.